Well, hello and welcome back to episode 50 of Firemind. Damn, 50 episodes already. So, today we got to build a Bone Doctor Guild Hall. We already have a Doctor Guild Hall that I have totally forgotten about. So, I figured that we're going to get started for today with a very simple mining operation, having some fun designing a small scale guild hall, and then I have to boast with my engineering that I have done between this and the other episode. I basically have redone the same thing that I did before, but now this time it should finally work. So we're just going to excavate a bit of a room here where we can set up a couple attraction benches and the like, and I think this will be pretty good to begin with. So while this is excavating, let's go downstairs to the machine. So, I have went through the pain of ordering a couple of pumps here, as you see, and then a few more pumps, as you see. But after that, I finally did the painful job of excavating and ordering all these things down to the ground. It was really painful. It's basically the same thing that you did already that felt extremely painful when you started with. Then you do it again and you feel like you're hurting yourself a lot. Yeah. But I gotta say, it was well worth it. So obviously we have opened a fire pocket, which is always pretty cool, as fire pockets are the least dangerous ones. So let's give our tavern a nice windowing of wood opal and some smoky quartzes on the other side. I love gemstone windows. I don't know why I haven't used them before. I know why, because the game is darned overwhelming, that's why. So, but seriously, that is one of the best ways of using your gemstone. Seriously, hands down. Don't you think so too? Anyways, so we had a fire pocket, but obviously nobody catched fire. Us. That's usually one of the cases where people can actually die. So we opened up the water pockets, and it's the water slippery park again. So there's one spot where they can get themselves into danger. One of our miners has been found dead. Well, maybe the water was a problem after all. I mean the fire. I really got no clue what should have killed him otherwise. Let's see. There is no combat readout. That's a very clear sign that this dude should have died by fire. How could I have not noticed that? So feel free in the comment section down there to link the moment when this guy died, when you saw it. If you saw it. I certainly didn't. Anyways, I was for a moment very shocked when I noticed that there was water in there. I was like, oh no, we opened up the cave to the gecko brute, but no, we didn't. Very really. That would have been not good. Alright, I guess the fire pocket did take the life of our poor friend the miner. I guess another legendary miner might have left us. It is a very dangerous profession, alright? It is just what it is. Just checking that I'm not putting any legendary people into the task of mining, as it shows that this seems to be a profession with some mortality rate. Yeah. It's just the deeper you go, the more dangerous the things go. Alright, so the Bone Doctor Guild Hall will be a very easy thing to build. So I'm down to accepting that now. We have so many precious things in our fortress, it should be really a piece of cake to make this room now valuable. At the point where we are now with the game, basically not a task anymore, but a opportunity that's a bit forced on you. But seriously, you have so many materials to work with at that point of the game. It is just amazing. The only thing I'm still bothered with is that I'm not using the mod that makes the ground, the metal plates look shiny. I hate the metal plates in this mod package so much. I mean, I also know that it is easy to just fix in visual-only mods into a running game. Wow, there's the sky still. But I really don't know how that works, and I got really so many things on my schedule that I don't feel like putting that on my schedule as well. Top of all the other things, so. Well, but the next campaign will be a thing. The next saga will begin, because I have already decided that Firemind will be the last fort for this world. We're going to start a new world after that. This will be the magnum opus for the Towers of Age. Several reasons behind that. For one, I feel like the story here is growing old on me. Not particularly because it's growing old, it's just growing old on me. And the other thing is that I really have so many ideas now. So many new things that I want to try in a fresh world that, yeah. We'll see what the future will bring. For now, Firemind is far from seeing completion. There are still so many things we need to do. But most importantly, I am super happy to announce this floor has been secured. So we can now again deglass the floor. Deglassing one floor is always, that's a bit of a victory dance for me. We're not entirely done yet. There's a few areas where here, for example, we haven't taken a look in there yet. But mostly we can deglass that area. There's still that one magma pocket here. I totally overlooked that. So yeah, we shouldn't be opening that while I have down so many construction jobs here. That sounds silly, but we'll do that later. Alright, my fort is sitting at a very, very low amount of FPS. So let's check back if the canal has finally started drying. Ah, well, sort of. Ish. Cavern dwellers! No! So, here? Invaders. On this height of the map. Alright. Door taken by invaders. It's time for the nourishing handles to take over. So, yeah, obviously we got all people here in town. These sneaky little fellas. Alright, I'll show you what you'll get if you are invading our premises. There's an entire squad of people waiting for exactly that to happen. They did nothing except for training the last couple of years and slaughtering your buddies the years before. That came on the higher levels. Thanks. But on the other side, we really got to position our dudes here, as I think this is where the invaders will attack again. I think this is also where they got in. Huh. Now, there's a single migrant arriving. Huzzah! Cheers to the newcomers. So yeah, this is again one of those situations. The Olm are fielding their next attack. Jeez, they're trying to lure more people into their watery grave. But the people of Firemind have learned. Whoa, we have unleashed another angel, as it seems. And we really unleashed it! Damn it! No! I overlooked this one, so, crisis mode! So yeah, the arrow of sieging is paired with dreams, the night a nightmare. So yeah, what a fitting moment. Large mandibles. Ugh. Large eyeless humanoid. That thing sounds darned scary. So let's see if we can save and rescue our friend Tholtig. So yeah. I mean, the good part is got a lot of dwarves here already that can fight. So let's see. The fight is breaking out. So all right. So our miner is punching the arrow out of the air and then twacks that thing. Okay. So, we need to check out the last moments of the messenger of the arrow bowman, because that guy, I think he got downsized a bit. So, all right. So he shot my miner. So this guy was really a bowman, and then he got the copper pick into his lung. Wow! And don't you ever shame copper again as a weapon material? It's killing freaking angels. Alrighty. So yeah, then he started mining the dude. So there's martial trance for fighters, and there's mining trance obviously for miners. Oh jeez, yeah, that is this guy gone ham on him. Seriously, he tried to yeah, he lost his bow at that point. Then he bit the miner. So yeah, that tore the muscle. So we need to check back with our brave hero here. And yeah, so whoa, quite the bite. I mean, that was a heavenly bite. But this guy, he didn't stop. This thing did bite his arm off. And what is our friend here doing? He keeps mining. All right, then he grabbed the guy by his shirt and then kicked his arm. All right, but he kept mining. And that was the point where he mined off his arm, and that was the point where the military intervened. Jeez. But that dude he kept going until the very end. And then he kicked him in the head. All right. All right. And then he went down his legs, and all right, the axe lord bit that thing. All right, I think at this point it's clear that our dwarves might be really the forgotten beasts here. It was ferocious enough to witness what we've witnessed here. So let's smelter the remains of that guy and see who did fight that thing actually. So it was so Tholtic just took out the arrow. Okay, that's interesting. It was Zon who did a lot of punching, and Bemble. It was double mining action. I see. So I think that this is Zon dude though. So this episode is definitely called Mining an Angel. All right, so injured. So let's see. He has bruises on his arms, some cuts on his head. Just seriously bruises? What kind of machine are you, dude? So, he's just an accomplished miner. Alright. That is an accomplished miner indeed. Okay, I did expect some machine that is around with us since the beginning of this saga, but no, this is an OG Firemind dwarf. Huzzah, Zon Summit Paddled. You sincerely deserve a statue. So come on, dude. You really deserve a statue. So I can't stop myself from giving this man the honors. So we need a new image of a bowman. What was this thing called? Messenger of the Arrow. Ah, okay. So that guy will receive his statue now. And Zon Kobelidin. Right. Messenger of the Arrow. And a Zon Kobelidin. Action. X is being mutilated by Y. So the that's what happened there. Seriously, we can't sugarcoat that. This dude totally destroyed that thing. The military just came there to nod it off. Yeah, yeah, well done, dude. Totally killed the bloke. We're proud of you. Do you want to be part of the of the military? Jeez, that guy. All right, so yeah, praise the miners. Wow. I gotta admit, I haven't seen too many comparable impressive tasks from my miners. That was really top notch. That was pretty top notch. Killing an entire angel dude like that. I mean, I guess it was quite easy for them because it was a because it was a because it was a bowman. I just totally scrambled my entire military. I'm giving them some time off. I think this should be okay. If the Ulm people want to do anything, we have already noticed that they need to get past these guys. I did what I did here quite decently. I really gotta say I'm quite happy to see how the stress test here did go off, because that's basically what this was. We tested out if that system here is working on out or not, and it works out decently. We definitely have an entire squad between us and the enemy at all times. I think that's good. So let's monitor this. I mean, at this point it is clear that whatever is in the water should fear our miners equally as much as our soldiers, if not even a little bit more, because these guys go into the water, kill you, and then go out of the water. We have already witnessed that. Jeez. Love that mining dwarfs are so well to take care in taking care of themselves, or are so good at taking care of themselves. So yeah, we're taunting them. We're totally taunting them. I gotta say that I want to station my my dudes here. Yeah, here comes Johnny. So my mining dwarfs scatter away, giving the Ulm man a false sense of safety. So let's see how that'll play out. I mean, eventually my military will arrive. Okay, so that super scary situation finally went over here. My miner is retreating. So tell you what, I want to take this guy down. And so we do. You've terrorized enough of my miners. Oddly enough, they are not that keen on taking up fights like that. I find that always pretty interesting, that your miners, they are really killing machines if it has to, but usually they are preferring pacifism over violent warfare. That is very, very weird to me. Alright. So yeah, we're actually still bucketing this place here. Isn't that nice? Alright. So I really hope that we're not going to get some surprise pockets that I haven't found yet. Like the other one with the bowman. That was darn scary. I really gotta admit, I feel like we got off super lucky that we got, for one, that heroic mining dwarf there. And for another thing, that we just had such a harmless enemy. I mean, I don't want to talk down on what these guys did there, but there are way more dangerous enemies down there, and we just got the lucky one. Don't want to mope about that either. So, we got this now resolved, so we can dig out that corner here as well. Alright, beautiful. I mean, we had all that here scanned, so we can safely excavate that. Alright, I hope I won't be regretting what I'm doing here. Alright. Why is the suspend manager disabled? Dear gods, this is one of the worst things that could happen. Oh well, I must have misclicked somewhere, obviously. Oh well. So, there is another fighting action with a Ulm person. So I guess we need to hunt them down like that now, as this is seriously the only way how we're able to deal with that. As for some odd reason that that miner, or maybe that's the peasant that is being hunted. Let's see. Yeah, there is a peasant. He's already tired by being hunted by the old woman. I hope my military can intervene. But I mean, the nourishing handles are close by here for a reason. Very happy with the positioning of my dudes here. So let's see when he will have some company with my fighters. So yeah, the old person left the building. Now that has been some big surprise to me. Tell you what, we're going to station somebody here, as I see a high likelihood that some of these fun bags will come back for more funning around. Alright. I'm hardcore taking off the areas here as well. But there's right now only one old person left. Which is quite good for me. I mean, that thing died somehow too. I mean, as far as I see things, it's just all blowgunners now. They don't even have anything that I can assign to be smelted on themselves. That thing blowguns out of the water. Ruddy. Seriously, a ruddy tactic. It's just that Orm dude sticking his head out of the water and blowgunning you. But our Hammer Lord took down the this thing. All right. Good job, the nourishing handles. We can unassign them now, as we clearly have beaten whatever was lurking there in the water. I hope we have retaken the door here too. We did. Good. So we deglassed that floor. And let's see where we shall reglass. So obviously we got now that thing here. As usual, we gain lots of valuables with that. There's so many high-profile gemstones now in possession of this fortress. It's just mind-boggling. We're so effing rich at that point. Alright, so the next task will be now to glass the floor accordingly, so we can safely dig out the next level. Alrighty. I love adamantine mining. Something evil has emerged. So there's a lizard monster embedded in a magma pocket. So this is pretty lucky for us, insofar as we can easily poke open that magma pocket without freeing the monster. So we're going to open the magma pocket right there, like this. So we're poking open these two holes, and then the stuff will flow out. This is just a fortification, mind you, so the monster has no chance of attacking us. So, lizards, geckos, skinks. There's a certain trend to reptiloid demons in this world. That's what it is. There's a lot of reptilian demons in this world. And there's also going to be a big fat gush of magma here. Should I have assigned the people away from there? Nah, they'll be fine. Alright. The magma will come around the corner here, diagonally, so it won't be it won't be fast, so this should be really no big deal. Usually nobody burns when I do stuff like that. Ooh, there's still parts of Angel lying around here. So, magma incoming! So, I mean, I don't know if the water line around here will have any influence on the magma. I mean, technically people could even get magma encased in the worst case. Which would be sort of a tragedy, eh? Right. It's quite exciting to watch here, the things that go on here, but I think now still none of these guys is picking. I mean, it's blinking, so I would assume that wait a sec, a cave croc up here. All right, I would have expected the cave croc at many points, but not that far up into the fortress. But luckily a military commander spotted it and whacked it. That's how the story goes. This is so mind-numbingly tense to me, knowing that there is somebody on his way taking that job and potentially killing everybody here. So now let's take a short moment's break. So, they teased. They just merely teased. Dang it. I thought that miner would finally do the job. Oh dear. I mean, that magma here won't flow far. It's not much. It's just 6 squares. Certainly not much, but that is, This guy's doing it now? Yeah. No? So he's just coming for that part. Okay. So now we got magma, and the lizard monster actually slipped through here. How? That's the first timer. How the hell did he do that? Alright, it's gonna be exciting. There's a lizard monster now running around in my fort. So, Fun has emerged out of the caverns. Oh, and it's web-spitting fun, even. Oh, dear. Let's see, that will be a problem. Let's see how many will die. I don't get it, how that thing... Is that thing so small that it can just pass through a fortification? So... yeah. It took its first victim. That's a problem with web spitters. They are just killing machines. But I mean, since I ordered all my squads there, usually at some point there is victory. So... how could that happen? How did that thing slip out of this? I really don't get it. I really don't get it. So we are going to watch that thing while it's clawing its way through the entire fortress. I mean, at some point more soldiers should arrive. It's going to be an extra long episode this time, hey? I mean, the good part is that thing is still not really closing in on larger parts of the city. Oh, now they're coming. So, 10 people died already. 11 people died. Where the hell is my military? Like, seriously, where are you guys? In the meantime, this thing is eating the entire city alive. Where is everybody? I mean, this thing took down now so many people of ours. There we go. So it's eating up my entire military. That's what it does. So we... are we losing now the entire fort to one lizard monster? It could be very much the case. I mean, okay, now he's stuck in a web-spitting routine. Let's see, it's running away now. I mean, my guys should be trying to attack that thing. But it's outrageous how overpowered web spitters are. So, already 40 of us died. Did that thing actually take any damage? Yeah, it is injured at least. But how many of my soldiers are there left? A handful? It already took down 50 of our people. Like, it's just going through our population like butter. What have we done? That is seriously insane. So we took it down. Oh my god! So we lost so many people to one web spitter. Chaos, carnage, and mayhem just for one web spitter. That's happening when I grow when I grow overconfident for a hot second. So many dwarves died. Wow. Anyways, we survived. I mean, that's the most important part. We can rebuild, we can recover, but this is a lesson that these guys are outrageously deadly and obviously able to slink through a fortification. Good to know. I'll remember that. So, my friends, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. This was a very, very exciting and, oh boy, deadly episode. That's why the Queen is ordering all those coffins, obviously. And I am frankly relieved that at some point the rampage of this creature was stopped. Thanks again for being around. Drop me your comments, leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, check out the description box, and plenty of links to go around. Check out Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee. Thanks for supporting the channel, and thanks for being around. This was an awesome episode. I have to design a really, really large tomb now. And the Bone Doctor's Guild that I totally forgot in all that mess. See you all next time. Bye bye.